Hello and welcome. This is a video about the time frames of seals 1 to 5, trumpets 1 to 6, and vials 1 to 5 in Revelation. So first we can look at the fifth trumpet. We know it's most likely talking about the rise of the beast of the earth, or the false prophet, who is the prince or leader spoken of in Daniel. So the fifth trumpet would start the last 7 years. Now the fifth trumpet indicates an attack on people with the mark of the beast, which lasts 5 months. How long a time it is between the rise of the leader and the attack is uncertain, but there is an 8 to 9 month period shown before the start of the 2,300 days. This time may be part or all of the fifth trumpet. Then there's the sixth trumpet. This seems to be a massive battle where a third of mankind is killed, and could relate to the seemingly deadly head wound the beast of the sea, or just the beast kingdom, receives, before it is allowed to continue for another 42 months. We already have the time of this kingdom coming back from almost destruction, so the sixth trumpet would have to have come before this time. Then there's the fifth seal. We know that it will show a time where there will be mass persecution and killing of saints and prophets, which we have already got marked as being around the start of the last 3.5 years. The wording of the fifth seal indicates that there would have to have been previous persecution and killing of the saints and prophets, which may well have happened at the beginning of the 7 years, if not sooner, but now will be the time where this intensifies. Vials 1 to 5 may well indicate the power of the 2 witnesses used in the last years, so we can add those in as well as leaving vial 6 near the end. We know Jesus will return during this period, but we don't know how long vial 6 will take to enact. It could be days, weeks, months, or even years, so I'll leave it in an approximate place for now. I've also included the 3 woes spoken of by one of the angels between the fourth and the fifth trumpet. The first woe seems to indicate the leader of the beast kingdom is arising, and the deception either taking hold or strengthening. The second woe seems to show the battle where this kingdom should, by all accounts, be destroyed, but isn't and rises again, which is a reason some people use for it to be worshipped rather than to follow God. The third woe is when Jesus returns, goes to war and judges the nations. This is a time that people who have followed the beast will find out that they are on the wrong side. So lastly, it's worth mentioning the first 4 seals and trumpets. At the moment we can't say for certain when these will start, but looking at the time frame chart it's clear they will start before the beginning of the 7 years. So I've placed them in the 483rd year for now, but it could be longer than that. Either way, from the start of the judgment period until Jesus returns, seems to most likely be at least 8 years long, although that doesn't include the fact we're told the days will be shortened. However, from the information we have so far, this seems to indicate a period longer than 7 years for the second judgment. Interestingly enough, the meaning of 8 in the Bible seems to be around new beginnings, a start of a new age. So if the second judgment were 8 years long, or thereabouts, it would also make sense as it would lead up to the new age of the kingdom. But then again, 9 years is to do with completeness and a finality, mostly around judgment. So both 8 and 9 years would make sense for the length of time the second judgment is going to last for. So we cannot be certain, but having knowledge of the events foretold will help us know where we are in the last days as things begin to unfold around us. I'm hoping that gives an idea of how the rest of the seals, trumpets and vials fit into the second judgment time frame. And I hope to do more videos on this subject and add in additional information from Revelation, Daniel and elsewhere in the Bible. But for now, thank you for listening and God bless.